Most people planning a party often struggle with how to budget their event. This is generally due to a lack of knowledge on how much things cost. However, this can result in a bad party, with things like lack of food, nothing to do, or your guests leaving early. Thankfully, we've got a rough guide to party pricing so that your party can be incredible. We'll be revealing exactly how you should divvy up your party budget with this list here, which will be revealed as we go along. To begin with, let me clarify that not everyone's idea of a great party is the same. Not everyone will need all the services on this list, and the services themselves can vary in price, so adapt these to your specific event. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, the venue. The first thing you need to consider in your budget is your venue. There are a few things to consider here, like the type of venue, the location of it, as well as the season or day of the week. For example, the cost of a large hotel ballroom on a Friday night will differ greatly from that of a private function room in a restaurant on a Sunday afternoon. Depending on your event, the cost can differ greatly, from just a few $100s to several thousand. However, this is likely to be the biggest cost for your party. Thankfully, a lot of venues offer party packages to cut down costs in other areas. So unless you're planning to host your party at your house, always reserve the largest portion of your budget for your venue. Number 2, catering. Even the best event can be a dud if food and drinks aren't good, or worse, if there's not enough. Things to consider for your catering include the time of day, whether you're serving a full meal or just finger food, whether you're having an open bar, a no-host bar, or a dry event. If you're having an open bar, this can sometimes account to up to 20% of a party's total costs. Whatever you decide, be sure to inform your guests ahead of time so they know exactly what to expect. Other things to consider include factoring in vendor meals or dietary requirements. Overall, most people are looking at 20 to 25% of your party budget going to catering. Number 3, decorations. Balloons, lighting, floral arrangements, and other fun details set the tone of your event and bring the room together. However, it's easy to get swept away if you don't keep an eye on your budget. So consider these things when you're looking at decor. The first step is to write down your dream decor. If money were no object, what experience would your guests have? Jot down every feature of your vision from floor to ceiling. The second step is to then cut down that list. Identify which parts of your vision are core elements. That way, you can stick with those essentials and work with other options to get the effects you want. Overall, most people spend 5 to 10% of their budget on decor. Number 4, entertainment. This will differ greatly between parties, with some parties using a lot of entertainment and other parties using none. However, it's usually good to set aside some party budget for entertainment. This could be a DJ, live band, some dancers, or maybe even some party games for people to play. For this, you might also have to consider lighting or a sound system. Overall, consider having 5 to 10% of your budget for entertainment. And number 5, other considerations. This list includes things that won't be needed at every party, but will definitely be included at some. So be sure to consider the following things. Things such as a cake, the party invitations, any security you might need, potential transport options, a new outfit or costumes, site permits, cleaners, or you may need portable toilets. It's good to make sure that you've got 5 to 10% of your budget set aside for any of these costs. So there you have our breakdown of how to set your party budget. As you can see, there are so many variables and factors that influence cost. The bottom line is that throwing a party can be expensive, but when done right, it will make for an excellent event. If you're wondering how to start planning your party, then check out this video here, where I go through party planning step by step.